First things first, let's create your driver.
Green.
And now let's focus on your driver's look. Okay, boss, let's get this team up and running. The first thing we need to do is register a team name and first enter. Now, let's choose a primary sponsor for this season. Some sponsors offer a larger sign-in bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors. Our chassis won't be going. Obviously, the greater the performance and durability, the better. But be careful about spending all our cash. We're going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout. We're not much of a team without. Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. We renew contracts periodically, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise. Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go into one of those and sign someone cheaper, or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost. Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go into one of those and... looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go into one of those and sign someone cheaper, or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost. Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go into one of those and sign someone cheaper, or try and find a sponsor who pays more upfront to offset the cost. Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go into one of those and sign someone cheaper, or try and find a sponsor who pays more upfront to offset. Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ. Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge and team colours.
Hello and welcome to a very special Formula One live stream. Now, usually we run events like today to reveal a new car, but today is much more than just the car. It's about a brand new team, and one in which the owner also happens to be the lead driver. That's right, for the first time in modern F1 history, we're going to have an owner-driver on the grid. And it's been a Herculean effort, a huge amount of resource and staff recruitment, and a brand new factory, one in which we are standing right now. And the small matter of producing a car that can take on the big names on the grid. So let's take a look at it now. Okay, let's introduce the person everyone is talking about, Formula One's new owner-driver. Now, I would have thought being an owner was stressful enough, but you're driving as well. So how are you going to approach taking on both the roles at the same time? Now, obviously, you're not going to be alone out on track. You've signed a teammate too. What made them? So, tell me about the work on the car. Plenty done, plenty still to come. Now, your competitors are vastly... Now, ultimately, your success this season will be determined... Now, ultimately, Formula One is a team sport, and you've had to assemble a team from scratch. So, who are you most... Well, thank you very much for your time, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say all the very best for the season.
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance. This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities. We're in a position now where we're able to attract a new sponsor to the team. Head on over to the Corporate tab and select the sponsor screen to choose who we should approach. This is the driver market. From here you can see pertinent details on every driver in the sport, compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls round, this is where you'll approach any drivers you wish to hire.